This course is the first in our series about civic participation.
How do we work with and hold the government accountable for its delivery between elections? What mechanisms, systems, and processes are available to us as citizens? And how can we become more active citizens who participate in democratic governance in South Africa? Our first course is about the South African Police Service, the national service whose constitutional mandate is to prevent, combat, and investigate crime, to maintain public order, to protect and secure the inhabitants of the Republic and their property, and to uphold and enforce the law. This course will help you understand policing in South Africa, from what else the Constitution says about policing and how it should be done, to how you can hold the police accountable and the civic mechanisms to do so. It will also help you play your part in ensuring that policing in our democracy serves you. So, let's dive in. The South African Police Service has not always worked or looked like the police service that we know today. Before 1994, South Africa had 10 different policing agencies established under different legislation with different uniforms, rank structures, and conditions of service. In the transition to democracy, the South African Police was changed to the South African Police Service in 1995, bringing together the 10 different policing agencies and the SAP under one national umbrella. We will return to this transition a little bit later. But first, what does the Constitution say about policing? Sections 205 to 208 of the South African Constitution outline how the police should be structured and managed at national, provincial, and local levels of government. The Constitution requires the enactment of national legislation which codifies the powers and functions of the police service to enable the police to carry out their duties effectively. These duties include preventing, combating, and investigating crime, maintaining public order, protecting citizens and their property, and upholding and enforcing the law. Section 198 of the Constitution outlines the principles that govern South Africa's national security, including the role of the police. These principles ensure that in performing their duties within the framework of national security, the police must promote the people's aspirations to live as equals in peace and harmony, free from fear and want, and in pursuit of a better life. This places the people at the center of a non-partisan approach to national security. The Constitution also specifies that a member of the cabinet, in our case, the Minister of Police, must be responsible for the national policing policy. It also gives control of the police to the National Commissioner, whom the President appoints to manage the police in accordance with national policies. The Constitution also sets out the process for appointing provincial commissioners who oversee policing in their respective provinces and report annually on their activities. It also mandates the creation of a civilian secretariat to support the minister in ensuring oversight and effective functioning of the police service. We will discuss the civilian secretariat later in this course, but it is on the basis of these constitutional requirements that Parliament passed the South African Police Service Act of 1995 and all its subsequent amendments, a law that provides for the creation, organization, regulation, and control of the police.